Hello everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm playing without my headphones today, because why not? I'm just going to play for a short time. I was playing on my own the other day, and I got to a spot where I saw a new Pokemon, and I wanted to catch that on camera, so let's see if it's still here when I restart the game. I don't think this is where I was when I saved. I was in a rocky area. But there's the new Pokemon. At least. Okay, what is this thing? It looks like a Dumbo octopus. Flittle! Okay. Hello, Flittle. How are you? Ah. Yeah, I was in a rocky area. But that's the same Pokemon that I saw. So... I guess? I see Bagon's back there. Oh! You know what? Yeah. We're gonna just go back in. I'm gonna cheat for a Flittle. How about that? We're gonna do a Flittle cheating. Yes, that was the best one I had. This is so weird, though, because this is not where I was, but that's the Pokemon I saw. When I get the map up, I'll show you where I was. It was, like, over here. Come on, Flittle. You may think you've seen me before, but you haven't. Still level 17 male. I wonder if those are determined when they load in. I'm getting a sea cleaner notification. It's like, no. Okay, I guess we'll use Mud Slap. Mud Slap's kind of weak, right? Besides, it looks like it has resistance. I'm guessing. Okay. Alright then, The illuminating is confused. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, well it doesn't have resistance, but at least it doesn't do much damage. Gonna do a little Mud Slap again, like we did last summer. Okay, Flittle woke up. Hi, Mudsdale. Okay. This thing is hella strong. Yay! Now let's check it out. Let's check this thing out. Okay. Oh, it's a psychic type! It spends its time running around wastelands. If anyone steals its beloved berries, it will chase them down and exact its revenge. Wastelands. I admit, I don't know much about the Fallout series, but... No. That's his name, right? Nick Valentine? Flittle. You know what I think we're gonna do? think. I saw a green one and I was like, wait! And then, no, it was just the... I have this really cool classmate. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see if we can make this jump. Whoa! No, we can't. Dang it. We saw one of these earlier. It's an ominous black stake driven into the ground. No. No. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to as part of the storyline. But I'm gonna wait. Did that entire bridge just disappear for a fraction of a second? Okay, something I would like to do today is I want to actually go back and take a class, because I've been hearing some things about some of the classes you can take, and they sound really interesting. 5 bucks to anyone who actually knows what I was just humming, singing. I guarantee you nobody's going to recognize that. If your phone could reveal your past life, what would it say about all of you? Okay, those people were definitely phasing in and out of reality. Just... wee! Because there were some things I know for a fact that I missed. When it was talking about the school, I was so busy reading the stuff on the bottom, you know, reading all the text, that I completely missed that they were showing a statue of Professor Laventon. The stuff at the school store. Nice! She sure is saying a lot. Won't let me examine that. Oh, hey, a book. Status conditions and catching Pokémon. Yes, I would like to read. Why are you letting your bird in the library? I'm not letting my birds out in the library, and I have more birds than you do. I don't want to go anywhere just yet. Types and moves. 1. It's trying to increase by 50%. Yeah. I chase the cafeteria. Where? It's a book about the Herba Mystica. I know there is, but where could it be? I think I know who has it. The Uva Academy School Song. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Over Grand Messagoza stands our dear Uva, where we enter as seeds and leave in fruition, our minds wide as the crater for wise educators, to fill with individual spirit and future ambition. Teach us well, O grapes of Paldea. Your lyrics suck! There's this girl named Penny in the soundtrack. She's smart and really good with machines. I heard she started coming to school again. Reading out loud from your textbook gets your ears and mouth in on the learning. Yeah? Gonna pay off for sure. Perfecto. Study. Gotta study. Bug types! Bug types eat grass. That's why they're strong against grass types. culture is such a weird magazine. It's just full of utter nonsense. Are you students here? Have you heard of Team Star? They were a big problem around here, but that was a while ago. Okay, let's see here. Pokemon terrestrialized the movie. This is under types and moves. It's not under Terra types? Okay. Sure doesn't have a whole lot of readable books. There are more books than I can read in a lifetime. Boy, am I ever glad I came to this school. That's funny, because it's only letting me read like 3 of them. It must be nice to have to be an NPC. Have your choices wide open for you. I feel like I can grow stronger if I sign up for battle studies. Yeah, you can get a lot of battle tips from this time's math class, too. I really like language class. It doesn't have too much to do with Pokemon, though. Does it have to? The Violet Book, the mysterious purple tome. Yes, I will read it. A photograph from the survey team's point of ingress in the crater, which is visible in the background. Luck favored us with fine weather, making for a smooth outset. The clouds obscured the crater's distant depths where the treasures. The legend is said to lie. Now onward and downward. Adventure into Area Zero. Within the great crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokemon as we had never seen. It is inhospitable to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. They didn't need all of those lanterns, especially not since they have a Luxio and a Charmander with them. A photograph of a spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers in the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? Regardless, they seemed as if they must hold some meaning. You know what that immediately reminds me of? Is the mystery stage. It's not exact, especially because that only had 3 markings on it. Ledges form a spiral down the inner walls of Area Zero, offering a path of descent. Vegetation and sources of water are here as well. Legends tell that precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept in Area Zero's depths, protected by some manner of guardian. Oh, is there a gorilla? Some sort of weird tree-looking thing? Sketches by a survey team member. Surprisingly, the Pokemon species we observed in the upper strata of Area Zero seemed little different from those seen outside the crater. Now and then, we heard unfamiliar cries from the lower strata. It's weird how everything's just a survey team member. There's no names. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descend further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our teams suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat from a time. Again, no names attached. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Area Zero was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. Hold on. Does that suggest there's going to be a gigantic Eevee? Mysterious plates. I've still got this little fuck around here. You're staying in the box. Oh. Alright, it's not those plates. During our descent into Area 0, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. Even determining the nature of the metal seems beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. Okay, well, the size of it's bigger than a human, so that would explain why they didn't try to take it with them. Countless days into our descent, we reached at last the very depths of the great crater. There we found a cave with formations of gemstone shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over treasure deep within the crater. Can't you at least keep me where I was? Cobalion? It looks like some sort of Cobalion, some sort of Cobalion and Dialga fusion. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon is envisioned by our sketch artist. The compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination. Again, no name, prompting the sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. It's only 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Okay, so they reused another name. That's interesting to know. During our exploration of Area Zero's depths, I, Heath, strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only... if I had known this person's name was Heath, I would have been reading this in Heath's accent. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place, as if in a dream. I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. Well, it's not the same Heath, but you know I would have done that as a joke. From Ranger 2. The author, Heath, pictured with the director of UVA Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Area Zero expedition possible, and data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. Which one's which? While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers... Shell or skull? Layers of overlapping hexagons, and gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. Okay, then. Yeah, and then we go back to reading about natures. Okay. I'm not ready for the test. I don't want to stop it. Weird that they have all these things here and then they just put a potted plant with tomatoes on it? Or are those little apples? And then all those boxes. Wild. Academy rules and regulations. Students shall wear their academy-provided uniforms at all times. I'm not even at school half the time. More than half the time. Hairstyle is left to students' discretion. It wouldn't be a Pokemon game if you didn't. Students should behave properly and strive not to inconvenience others. Nimona. During their independent study, students may travel freely throughout the Paldea region. However, the great creator of Paldea rides strictly off limits due to safety hazards. My character does. Which one is it? So, between a super potion and a hyper potion, which one heals your Pokemon more? I asked so many questions that the teacher learned my name on the first day. Somebody tell me good job. Good job. Good job, kid. I don't know what one. Yeah, you can't see the name on this painting either. I can do it! I'll do it for Mr. Salvatore! Student registry. Okay, why is it over here? Some of the recent pages have parts torn out, so you can't read them. Why is it over there? I know many things, tell me. Apparently I don't know how to talk to people. I can only talk to the Zigglybuff. The school was established 805 years ago? Okay. When was it built, though? That's what I want to know. This is considerably more modern a school than that. I'm really good at my studies, but Pokemon battles are another story. You can help me become stronger? I am facing this person. Pretty good at Pokemon battles, but I have trouble studying. They could help me prep for our next exam. Okay. If the Pachirisu have nothing to say... Pachirisu are helping me get books I can't reach. Okay, what's this book say? The Musician's Register. 4 decades into her career, Rhyme, the MC of R.I.P., whose flows are said to bring the dead back to their feet, maintains her huge following and her rap legend status. The theme of death pervades her work, and not just because her bars slay. When Rhyme was in her teens, her dear puppy Pokemon passed away, and she poured her grief into a song. When she sang it, her partner came back to her as a ghost Pokemon. In that moment, the rapper we know today was born. Awesome, so we have an old school rapper in this game. I'm from a small town called Alfornada. There's so many people here at the school. It's the July issue. What kind of sorting does this place have? Enigmas of Paldea, File 07. Iron Juglius, Pokemon or Machine. This flying life form, bearing a resemblance to Hydreigon, has been seen in a certain corner of Paldea. It is reported to have raised an entire building with a high-energy blast and flown off as if to fight its next objective. Iron Juglius is theorized to be some sort of machine Hydreigon hybrid. As it combines the farmer's ruthlessness with the latter's ferocity, it takes its name from a similarly described entity in the Violet book. I just read the Violet book. There is nothing like that in there. Also, shouldn't the actual Violet book be locked up somewhere and they just have, like, you know, a reproduction of it out? Sweet truth. This tasty pastry wonder is undergoing a popularity sugar rush. It's got lines out the door all day. It's Patisserie Soapberry, located in Cortinado, Olive Central, at the foot of a very large tree. The heart of it all is Katie, the proprietor, who inherited the shop from family and keeps its ovens hard at work. Oh. Its Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display at its pastry line out there. A treat to eat, see and eat. Okay. Is that the one that was in the trailer where we saw Fido sitting on the counter of somewhere? That's cool because I want to learn about Pokemon. I'm getting interested in the STEM track too. It's just way too easy. Paldean Sports Monthly. Shouldn't there be a magazine section? The Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again! The world's second-rate snowboarder put on a clinic at the Montenegro Cup, claiming his 6th straight win in Paldea's major competitions. No one's been able to snatch that crown yet. If you think you've got what it takes, come take me on, this ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium, and you could just feel his rival's steel and resolve. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glasadeo Mountain Cup. So that's probably going to be Grusha. Why is the September issue and the July issue? Iron treads an alien weapon. In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Donphan at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. Don't Donphan usually do that? Rumors say this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called Iron Treads, after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Violet book. Oh, these don't have descriptions? Even though they clearly have the little tags under them? Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Crap, look at that. His hair looks like grapes. Okay. Not gonna lie, coming up from behind, I thought that was the Leviton statue because I thought that was the puffball. Our Academy honors students and graduates that achieve outstanding results, no matter the field, with a Hall of Fame badge. We hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they may lead. Hall of Fame badges awardees, Turo. Fine foods from far away, yes. Okay. Have you chanced upon Pewter Crunchies, the fabled signature dish of the Kanto region's Pewter City? These snacks' rugged, browned appearance make them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, Pewter Crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokémon for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor kept them from retaining true popularity. Oh, this is going to be such a pain. Yeah. Cleaning up after birds can be. Galar, a history. Okay. We made for the town of Stow-on-Side, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon the wall of rock. But our plans and the mural will self were shattered by an attack from a copper Raja. Yet behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues, one bearing a sword, the other shield. These statues, older than any artifact we'd yet discovered, called into question everything we knew about the legendary hero. That was like a couple of years ago. Well, I mean, good on them for keeping their history books up to date. Isn't it impressive? Everyone is here to study. Are you going for the STEM track or maybe the humanities track? If you're into Pokemon, then the general studies track might be good. People here are just freaking obsessed. I mean, I'm obsessed with Pokemon, and I have other interests. I don't think I've ever seen a school where the entrance was out to the library. Right here in the entrance hall has big, right in front of my salad, energy to it. Okay, school store. I know I said I was just going to go for like maybe half an hour, but you know what? Just can't resist the smell of fresh baked bread. I always end up buying some. Do you like bread? I like rice balls myself. Okay, I'm not talking to you. Okay. Oh good, I can buy more stuff now. $30 great balls. So, oh. I don't know. Let's go with 10 great balls then. Yeah. Yeah, sucks to suck, huh? So I can... Other characters can buy things like water bottles and snacks. And energy powder, I guess? Darling here is always falling asleep no matter where we are. Maybe he's using the move rest to heal up. I hate to break it to you, but those things are in fact always asleep. I'm just gonna break that to you now. Come on. Even Pokemon of the same species can be all sorts of different sizes. You're seeing how big our Pokemon are. Yeah, there's someone in the city who's seeing Pokemon that are really big or small. Looks like Pikachu look different depending on their gender. I don't know what the difference is. His chubby little neck. Pikachu's just the cutest. Can't remember I was doing a bizarre accent for Jacques. Ah, hello, hello! Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, Blackjack? Great! Glad to see you're having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokédex app? I'm the one who made it, you know. Every time someone uses the app catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling your Pokédex. For your first goal, let's say 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. I think I've got that. I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon in your Pokédex for me! Not for you, I was going to do that anyway. Wow, so you got this kind of Pokemon and this one. All this data, this is the best! Sorry about that, I got a little excited there. But I get the feeling you're going to be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Ooh, False Swipe will be good. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, Blackjack? For our next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Really? Really? You gonna leap that high? I want to look at the... Okay, art room. Let's go to the art room. Let's see what we're gonna do. Ooh. What a fine sculpture. Even Pokemon must be envious of its beauty. My muck. I tried washing my muck at a picnic, but it seemed to hate it. Okay. Color wheel. Someone's been painting some birds. People who are really good at drawing can make pictures that look as realistic as photos. But then why not just use your camera app? A great drawing or painting could show off some amazing techniques that no photo could. And vice versa, a great photo can do things a drawing or painting can't. But see, I'm trying to look at these. That picture there. Very strange. Ah, you must be a new student. It's a pleasure to meet you indeed. Okay, that's it. Home ec! Why not? They're going to be well-rounded, even if we never take a single class.
Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me.
Sure are a lot of Pokemon running free around campus, just like these ones here. They always seem to show up at meal times. This microwave here is our little secret. Got it? The one in the cafeteria is always being used. Oh, I can't look in the fridge. Okay, director's office looks like there's something waiting for me. Let's go to the schoolyard, which is on top of the building. What was the thing we caught earlier? It was called a flittle, right? Okay, now I see why it was on top of the building. Emergency phone all the way over the corner. Oh, I can't bypass that. Okay. I can't interact with the plants. An eternal question. Whether with Pokemon or with gardening, you end up asking yourself, what should I raise next? The dishes at the cafeteria all use ingredients grown here. Hi. You causing trouble? 1, 2, 1, 2. Getting that blood pumping. You both have terrible posture. I just want you to be aware of that. I'm about to have a Pokemon battle with my friend. What? Ah. Friends know each other's tricks. When we battle, it's all about anticipating one another's strategy. You guys were just over on the other way. If you stare at Gyarados' face, it might lower your attack with Intimidate. It's great that the schoolyard's so big. Even huge Pokemon have plenty of space to come out. Ooh, a Tropius. Isn't Tropius bigger than that? Yeah, in Poke Park they were enormous. They were so big that the one in the first area was shaking the ground whenever it stepped. Also, new kid! Muscles sure are great, don't you think? Gonna start singing I Am the Champion. Hey, back off, back off. Pokemon battle. I'm not gonna lose. You're not doing anything. So that's H, Hoppip, P, Pineco. Tropius is a lot bigger than this. I heard the Tropius loves fruit so much it started growing fruit on its neck. That can't be true, right? Honey, I have no idea what excuses for evolutionary biology happen in this game. All I know is it doesn't make any goddamn sense any way you slice it, so... I was just running with Mudbray. Its stamina is something else. Can I... Oh! Yay! Oh, but I just slide. I just slide on my feet. Oh, I can't jump in. Let's see here. Oh. Of course. Of course. The one place I should be able to actually ride it. And it won't frickin' let me. Okay, let's go to the classroom. See what sort of late night schooling is being done here. classroom is definitely better. It's like I got more done if I study in a classroom rather than my dorm room. When night falls. Have you also noticed there's a lot more ghost-type Pokemon out at night? Pardon? Excuse me, please. Dumbass. It's so fun how the same Pokemon species can have different Terra types. You're not just having way different conversations. Those are just grocery bags. Yay, Igglybuff. I got this Igglybuff in a surprise trade. I'm super grateful to whoever it was that sent it to me. They don't really have a whole lot of classrooms in here, do they? 2 whole Meowth! If they were partial Meowth, I would be concerned. One Meowth, 2 Meowth, a pair of my favorite Pokemon, side by side. This is bliss. I'm having my Pokemon keep an eye on me so I don't slack off on my studies. There's really not a whole lot going on here, huh? You're gonna mistake somewhere? It was really hard, huh? Okay. Classroom 2G. Okay, someone forgot their bag. Learning is fun no matter how old you get. It's never too late to learn something new. Going from his hair, he looks like Michio Kaku. I can't see his face very well. Okay, nurse's office. We'll meet some new people. How about that? You always meet new people in the school nurse's office. Look, look. Poppy looks so cute when it's sleeping. Look at it. Look at its face. It's sleepy and cute. Why is there just one book on that shelf? Shouldn't a hand washing guide be actually over the sink instead of the side? The students call Nurse Miriam Mimi. I tried using that nickname with her once, or she just glared at me. I'm not a fucking Digimon character. Oh my god. Hi there! Come on in! Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. She's got little pills on her lapel. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be Blackjack, right? Everyone's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy? And even picked a fight with Team Star? Picked a fight with his relative? Oh yeah, you've started your treasure hunting, right? Everyone has? Come tell me about anything super interesting you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day, you know? I don't have any classes to teach. And students only come here to skip class. So, yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal. You became slightly closer with Nurse Miriam. Okay, I know that I have the whole, collectible monsters helping me face some sort of unknowable presence, but I am not, in fact, playing Persona, so, I'm not even playing Shin Megami Tensei, so the implications. Now lie down and have a quick rest. No. No. I will not. I will not. Oh, what was the accent I was doing for him? Oh, why, hello, Miss Blackjack. How's your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there's been something on my mind of late. If I could ask for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Oh god. Tell me, what does Chugi mean? I have never heard this word before, sir. I cannot, in all honesty, answer. I am hitting the cancel button and it is not letting me. New tab. Chugy. Chugy meaning. An American neologism coined in 2013 allegedly by Zoomers as a pejorative description of lifestyle trends associated with the early 2010s and millennials. The aesthetic has been described as the opposite of trendy or trying too hard. But trying too hard is posers. People who are chuggy are referred to as chugs. Things described as chuggy include mom jeans, live, laugh, love signs, minion memes, and anything that says girl boss on it. While it has been compared to being basic, some sources have suggested that it is not quite basic. The Evening Standard said that the chug's logical arch-nemesis is probably the hipster. But hipsters are also trying too hard. They try so hard to keep with the latest trends, they become douchebags. People who are slightly off-trend. The American Dialect Society voted chuggy its 2021 Informal Word of the Year. Instagram was the pinnacle of chuggy. Manavi described the coverage of the term as the latest chapter in the war between Gen Z and millennials, an intergenerational conflict that can best be defined by trendy articles in digital publications and broadsheet newspapers alike. Just what? Among Generation Z, the reaction to chuggy has been described as one of confusion. Inside Hook said that many Zoomers were unfamiliar with the term before its popularization by websites such as Twitter and BuzzFeed. Just... You're not even a millennial, dude. You're either Gen X or an extremely late boomer. Actually, no. You're probably a boomer, right? I mean, he's probably like 60, right? I'm guessing. And you don't seem to keep with any sort of trend here. I don't want to answer this question. I don't want to answer this question. I legitimately did not know this word 5 minutes ago. Or however long it's been. Cancel. Do not... I don't want to have to answer this question. Come on. Okay, so am I to just assume that my character takes out their phone and looks it up? That's what I'm gonna have to do. Ah, I think I understand. For both speaker and recipient, it is not a pleasant word, I take it. The words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. Yeah! No kidding! No freaking kidding! Look at this! And apparently, it baffles young people, too! The second result I got for it after Wikipedia was asking, what does Chuggy mean in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Oh my god. Oh my god. But when I learn the meanings behind the words, I find that I feel that much closer to my students. Sir, they're insulting you. They're calling you out of touch. I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. You could have looked it up. You became slightly closer with Director Clavel. Why? Is that a radiator? Can I look at everyone's computers? Hey, Abigail. Hey, Abigail. Okay, I don't know how many of you have played Stardew Valley. It's your own personal kitchen with a hot plate. Free ride and a hot plate. Wait, but it didn't... It didn't pass any time. Okay, apparently if I go back to the entrance hall, I can select a class to take. So let's do that! Okay. Hello. Yes. Let's take a math class. I haven't seen Miss Time yet. People seem to like her. I'll be tardy considering it's nighttime. Buenos tardes. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? No. Oh my, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. And no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? Blackjack, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? Bubble. That's right, I knew I could count on you for this question, Blackjack. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. Divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. I can make math fun even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? The classes are so short. There's not even an indication that time is passing. Oh, history. Let's take history. Ryfort. Alright, let's see here. Oh, hey, there's a picture of Leventon on the board. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. Oh, no, I'm gonna... I'm not giving her an English accent. My name is Ryfort. I will be the one to... Why can I never do a southern accent when I'm required to do so? My name is Ryfort. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors through history forge the path to the present in which we live. Today, you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. Okay, then I question the pictures up on the board here, because none of this has anything to do with anything you're talking about. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of the mysterious crater. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Blackjack. Answer me this. I was looking at the picture behind you. See, I've met that guy, and what exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Yeah, that's correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework. This is the first class I have ever had with you. You have never assigned me homework in my life. Prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rests in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you all do well to remember the Great Crater and Area Zero both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Can you please tell me what anything on your board has to do with the Great Crater? Gone for over an hour here. Oh, it's her again. We met her up on the field. Oh, so! Say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dandra! Oh, so it's a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, strong and muscular fighting types, of course. She's one of those girls who has a thing for the Machamp line, isn't she? That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you're new to this stuff, have no fear. I see something I haven't seen before on the far... Well, yeah, right-hand side of the screen. Actually, I think I did see it yesterday because I was watching Spoonie play this, and she was fairly early on, so I thought it wouldn't have any spoilers, but she came across an area that I hadn't been to yet. So she ran into those hyena-looking things. Leave it to me and my muscles, and you'll be pros in no time! You know, there are a lot of muscular women in this game. It's kind of surprising that she's kind of slender, you know? Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze together! Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. Well, she has a scar on her forehead. Talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. Know what they are? Moves you love and moves you hate. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do high damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat is. And special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's special attack stat is. Someone comes in from Hoenn. What? On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat, respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong point stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. Aw, oh, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. I'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? Our class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Well, I mean, all I have to do is sit through a loading screen to get to class, so... What does the loading screen say?
I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Sagaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life.
Oh, Arvin's back.
Many of you left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof, food, clothing, and shelter.
Okay, that guy with the wavy hair, or with the pressed hair, just phased into existence.
Those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. You eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. You also get something called meal powers, which provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points that your Pokemon receive. I think you'll also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded on by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there's a certain something that's particularly important if you wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. That's name is Blackjack. Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? That's an interesting take, though not exactly what I was looking for. I suppose you're correct in a sense. The choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Using numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain you item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come for an end for today. I bid you all farewell.
Should I just keep going, see how many classes we can take? I think I've taken... Yeah, I've taken one of each class. I wonder where the Lamentin statue is, because I did see a statue of him that someone was showing me, but all I found is that statue of the guy with the grape hair. Yeah, this thing. Kinda looks like Clavel, but Clavel doesn't have grape hair. Who should give me these? Just give me something about what those are. Oh, they want to talk to me some more, okay. I guess I'm just never leaving school, huh?
Welcome to the home economics classroom. I consider this to be my very own castle of sorts. Blackjack from class 1A. Rumors of your activities always seem to be bombarding me from all sides.
I haven't done anything. I nod.
Indeed, people from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are and the amazing Pokemon you take along with you.
They're gonna be great.
You're quite the object of everyone's interest, though I imagine they may be a bother for you. The home economics classroom is something of a place of rest for the academy students, you see. Here they delight in sharing the latest gossip and the like while enjoying a light snack.
That is a whole sandwich there. That is not a light snack.
Come up quite often in those talks recently, Blackjack, so much that I find myself intrigued. It's not a burden for you. I'd very much enjoy having you come and see me again sometime.
I do not understand.
I was getting a web package and thought I'd come by the whip up a snack for myself. Maybe I'll just buy something at the school store.
Okay, well... Oh, okay. Okay, I saw this guy in the trailer. Oh, this is Salvatore. Wow! Thanks for coming to say bonjour! Yes, Blackjack from Class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions, what do you mean when you said you met Laventon? I mean, they pique my interest. You are quite the interesting people, I must say. You do not seem like a time traveler. What is your problem? Tim Blackjack, give me a choice. Which do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? Where's they both have merits? You prefer things of the past, do you? A potential I saw in you was real after all. Yes. She's got a Marshadow hairpiece. Looks like a cross between Marshadow and a foo dog. This one may indeed be of good use to me someday. You can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. And then she's got an eagle and like another sort of bird down at her belt buckle. I enjoyed our little conversation today. You can have my thanks, Blackjack. I don't want to be close to Miss Rayfort. Miss Rayfort scares me. Oh my, if it isn't Blackjack. Hello there. Do you perhaps have a question about class? I'm glad to hear it. Then perhaps you won't mind a little quiz. Flying type Pokemon are weak to rock type moves. You're the math teacher! When a rock type move hits the flying type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. It's time. It's time. Oh my, I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You'll have to wait your turn, dear. There is only one of me after all. Miss Time, is it true that you are a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite the strong battler, you know. I'm guessing from her hair, rock type. She seems like she has a knackly. That's so cool. Why'd you quit? So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Okay, I can wait my turn. I sure can. I'm sorry for cutting our conversation short, Blackjack, but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have questions for me. Oh, where'd the kid go? Okay. Oh, God, I'm needed everywhere! She's probably over here again. Yeah, I see her. See if I can talk to her from up here. Oh, yeah. I bet it just puts me back in the ground. Oh, so, new kid! You come out here to the schoolyard for some training? No, I came out here because you called for me. Ah, sorry, there's a little rude task. I know the point of training isn't to show off in front of other people. Why don't we do a bit of running together here to get to know each other a little better? Ready? Let's go! No. Ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Dandera. See, that at least shows the passage of time. Phew! That really worked up a nice sweat. Got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. Don't let anybody hear you tell me that, okay? A good bout of training sure does make a body hungry, doesn't it? Now that you have one of my homemade sandwiches is my way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feed those muscles! Miss Dendra's sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. Boy, I'm taking that out of context. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. See you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. Muscles sure are great, don't you think? So many people at this school have just a problem. A big frickin' problem. A really big problem. Oh my god, I can finally leave the school. Except... I've been taking classes all night. I'm taking them well into the daytime. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Chaldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Chaldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. We have those now. They're called Pokémon. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. And perfect timing to make eye contact, young Blackjack. Again, I am looking at the picture behind you. He was like my dad. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Chaldean Empire began to rule this region? Yeah, that is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is sad that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred the way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I could only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. I have traveled through time! I told you, I met the man whose picture is behind you! You need to get Arceus's attention. The problem is I also know someone who tried a little too hard to do that and ended up being a massive failure, so I must have swept up and filling your minds with knowledge. You have filled our minds with the fact that you have a pet project that has nothing to do with anything you should be teaching us. So, if the Chaldean Empire came from somewhere else, why is only this region called Paldea? Just imagine Az, who's already 1,000 years old by that point, watching from a distance and just going... Oh...
I was like, yeah, good luck with that.
Another day, another round of battle study. Awesome! Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? So it's a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I bet you'll come across some big shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that seeped up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call these battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering, and there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Go All Out! It boosts the attack and special attack of all ally Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all ally Pokemon. And the third, well, let's see if you can guess. This tier restores HP for all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? Heal up? Oh, frickin' no. That's right, maybe I should make you the battle dater, huh, new kid? The third and final tier is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. So how come we can't do that in regular battles? It can tear up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Oh, I just realized that must be Palmy's evolution there too. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, I was going to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I think it's funny that the former gym leader is the math teacher and not the battle studies teacher. You know, I might as well just do all these so I have all of them in one episode. Oh. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did y'all try using the ZR button to let our Pokemon as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. Also, I highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making foods, Mr. Sagaro's class is the best place to go. Saguaro? I don't know. Now sometimes, while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important thing is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Yeah, you all got it right. A very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around in an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes, so you need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So, I'm sure you'll be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Oh, Penny's back there. My most important point came right as the bell rang. See you all next time, I guess. Well, you know, I can just wrap up with the rest of the classes here. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200p each. Now then, I'd like y'all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200p. If you had 2000p bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? That's correct. Well done, Blackjack. With 2000p, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you'll also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. That was a trick fucking question. Sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I'm sure we'll be looking forward to it too. You have yet to teach us any actual math.
The lower voice, I have to set my throat a little back. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you can get from food on your picnics. And can retrieve meal powers and even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It is a truly convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you're aware, it is not suited for use in battles when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions you can purchase from Pokemarts or the school store.
Can you teach us how to make potions? I know how to make potions because I lived in the past for a while. They're also more effective.
Healing items are immediately effective and can be used any time that you can open your bag. They are consumed after one use. Potions require 20 HP, super potions restore 20 HP, super potions restore 60 HP, and hyper potions restore 120 HP. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep that in mind how much money you have when you're stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potions, you are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. You run like fuck! You search for one in a perilous situation, there's no way to heal your Pokemon. And so you're well learned at the survival techniques.
Yeah, I kind of had to after I got kicked out of my village for something I didn't do.
If you see something shiny on the ground, it's actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item, such as an Oran Berry or a potion in this way. Use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide the timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. Can't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing your... but I see the bell demands the topic. Wait,
you can at least finish your sentence. Oh, that clock is ticking.
Our time together has come to an end today. I bid you all farewell.
Do I unlock more classes this way? I want to see. Okay. Finally, we are leaving the goddamned school. Yeah, I know. I didn't have to put you all through that, but... You know, we got it out of the way. Woo! Woo! Wow, we landed right over that guy. Is there significance to the way... I don't know. Because these don't match up with these, so... I was just kind of wondering. Picnic knacks. Monstrous tablecloth. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't go in the gift shop for some reason. I wonder if I could just go over here, you know? Cortinado Gym. Later, Katie, aka the Sugar Bug. This bug-type user is a recommended first stop for anyone considering taking on the Pokemon League. Though sweet as a treat, this baker of bug-themed pastries shows a bold streak in battle. Well, I think I know what Guzma's new favorite snack is going to be. Huh. Where should I go? No. No. Should I go to Cortinado, or shall I continue on to the fire crew base, or on to Lavincia? Huh. I could do anything. I could freaking do anything I wanted. But for now, I'm going to save my adventure. I think that was enough education for one day. Until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and you know what they say, you know, a day spent learning is never a day wasted. However, I think that may have been a day wasted.